Did you help them with the accents on set, or did you feel like they had it down pat? Niger boy,
My brother, now how you did?
I'm doing well. I'm Liberian, by the way, so we West African. Feel me?
Oh yeah, we all the same. We all the same.
Exactly, man. But first and foremost, definitely appreciate you taking the time to chop it up with me, man. Let's get into it. So Crown Royal,
Yeah.
Crown Royal, man. Why did you feel like that sponsorship, that partnership was so fitting right now?
Well, personally, it's my favorite drink, but then also like what it stands for, Black royalty, the next generation of royalty, and what it stands for the community, man. Like they believe that the Black community is so important, and that building that and strengthening that is what it's all about. And I love their message behind that. And then also just royalty, Crown Royal, coming to America, Night Boy himself,
Yeah.
it's a perfect match, and then also I feel like the creativity with Ruth Carter, man, and how she designed it, like what other brand can say they got, an Oscar winner to do that?
Exactly.
So I think that it just made perfect sense for sure.
Now coming to America. Now I was watching the interview with Michael Blackson. He said his scene is longer than Amber Rose ponytail. So so how much screen time do you get in this movie?
Oh, I got a couple scenes. You got it's like about a good couple. But again, it's one of those movies, man, that I could have just walked past and swept the floor and then be like, oh my God, that's Rotimi, and that would have been good. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's also just about it's also about being a part of something iconic, man. Like movies like this don't come around often. This is a movie that if you say you're a part of, the whole conversation changes about you, and so just being a part of it, man, just and doing the work that I did, man, I'm excited for people to see it.
They didn't just cast you because you're African, right?
Nah. I had to audition, bro. I had to audition for it.
How was that audition process though?
No, it was easy. It was easy because being first generation, man, a lot of the dialogue and dialect is easy. And so and the director was a huge fan of my butterscotch character.
So your butterscotch.
That's making money for me, you know what I'm saying? So
exactly. I ain't mad.
Yeah, so just to be a part of that, bro, like and just the energy after I did it, I knew something special was gonna happen, but so many people were trying to go for that role. So you don't know, you're like, but who knows, man? 50,000 people auditioning for this.
Exactly.
But to be chosen, it was a blessing.
Describe your character, not giving too much away for the people who haven't seen it yet, but since it's out right now, describe your character.
Pretty itty, you know what I'm saying? He's very into himself. He thinks he's the hottest thing running. His father's the general, which is played by Wesley Snipes, and so playing that was fun, man. Having the long dreads was fun. I respect women when y'all wear that, because that thing was like 10 pounds on my neck, man. And I respect y'all for wearing this thing every day of y'all life if y'all do it. But it was beautiful, bro. Like being on set, it's Black excellence. It was royalty. It felt like I belong, and it felt like I was learning every day from the greats, man. So what an experience, and I'm happy people are gravitating towards the movie.
Are they drinking Crown Royal in the movie?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. But I don't know. I don't know if it's actually that. Let me not get myself in trouble. But I drank some. I drank some watching the movie. You know what I mean? Okay. Just, again, I think this it's a layup, man. It's an alley-oop, bro. The Crown Royal coming to America. Like, what other brand can do that? It's royalty.
Definitely. Now, I definitely want to say congrats on two things: the engagement, as well as walking into a new journey of fatherhood. Congrats.
Fatherhood.
Oh, I thought I saw something in your poster that said, I can't wait to show my kids.
Oh, just speaking hypothetically.
Oh, okay, got you. Woo, okay. You're like, hold on, don't talk about something that ain't happening. But as far as just walking into that new journey of marriage, what are you most looking forward to?
Man, having my best friend every day, bro. There's not a lot of examples of Black love, and we know this is bigger than us. Like, we want to represent that you could be in your prime and you can find somebody that you want to experience this journey with, and so I found that, so why play around with it, and a lot of people don't make that decision, and you know, like I got a black queen for real. You know, my woman's straight from Tanzania. You
Yeah.
know, so like she's not from here. You know, she didn't live here. You know,
Hmm.
so having that, I think it was just the smartest thing for me to do. And you know, it's easy when you find somebody that you rock with. You know, so for sure.
He carried on Dre. You know, unfortunately, he had to meet his demise. Even though we loved it, had a love hate relationship with Dre. Now that you know they're doing a bunch of spinoffs. Now, is there any like reoccurrences of Dre, maybe in a scene of a memory or some type of is there any reoccurrence of your character on Power?
I mean, anything's possible, you know, but as of right now, I haven't heard anything about that. You know, I think that it was a great chapter in my life, bro. You know, I had an amazing time.
Yeah.
And, you know, Jiggy, for me, man, if I would have played a character like that for another 4 years, man, it would have been 10 years of the same character. It just, for me, it wouldn't have made sense, you
Yeah.
know, and I thank 50 and, you know, Courtney Kemp, you know, for believing in me to be a part of something legendary, you know, and
Hmm.
that's family forever. But in a way that I'm happy that everything has happened the way it needs to, because I was able to focus on other things, and I wouldn't have
Hmm.
been able to come into America. You know, I wouldn't have been able to have
Exactly.
the impact of what In My Bed did last year,
Hmm.
this year. So it was a lot of things that I had to bet on myself.
No, and you was a part of history because Power, man. I mean, starting in I think 2014 up till now, and now it's going to continue with spinoff. So you was definitely part of the historic moment. So salute
Thank
to
you.
that, brother.
Thank you, brother, for sure.
But so you brought up In My Bed. You know, people was really rocking to that when outside was really open. You know, that was
Yeah,
something that we could dance to. Now your last
yeah,
project came out 2019. Now
yeah,
2021. You know,
yeah.
I peeped the video. Arsenio Hall said you've been working on something. So you've been playing something for the cast.
Yeah, I played it, man. Well, actually, I did, but Arsenio Hall, when he first came to me, bro, when I first met him on set, that was the first thing he said. He was like, "Yo, Love Rhythm is my favorite song, bro." So that's how I met him.
Baby, babe.
I was just like, "Yo, this is crazy," you know.
Hmm.
You never know who's watching, you know. So like that was a big moment for me. And but yeah, the album, yeah, he heard a little bit of the album, man. The album is crazy. I think it's gonna consume people's minds. Like if people love In My Bed, then they're gonna love everything else about this project. And now this was the first time, bro. Like you gotta understand, bro. I was recording and doing these songs in between filming, so I
Mm,
never had 100% of my time to be an artist. I
hmm.
was on set, and then I recorded In My Bed after a 12-day hour filming. You know
Damn.
what I'm saying? So like, and then had to film the next morning, bro. So like, COVID, you know, it's a horrible thing, but if
Yeah.
if you a hustler, you're gonna make it happen for yourself. And so I built the studio in my crib. It was the first time I was able to actually be an artist 100%, you know, and with me having that time, oh, it's out of here, bro. Like
Definitely.
it's In
Definitely.
My
More
Bed.
time to yourself. More time to cook up, man. More time to cook
Yeah,
up. Now, if
yeah.
you had 3 words to describe your next project, what would you say?
The next project I'd say is refreshing. I say it will consume you, and I think that it's epic. You
Hmm.
know, it's a feeling of making music for people who have making music for every emotion you go through. If you cleaning the house, if you upset, if you getting ready to go out, if you in the club, if you leaving the club, if you
Hmm.
want to send something to somebody to tell them that you love them, if you
Got
want to
all
tell them,
purpose.
yo, come pull up right now, I'm
Yeah.
nasty. Whatever you feel,
Word.
you know what I mean? It's what it is. And I think I wanted to make music that, you know, was happening in my life for real, man. So for sure.
During this COVID time, you know, the past year we had a lot of time to yourself. A lot of time to ourselves. You spoke on that as far as like just building a studio in your crib
Yeah.
and be able to cook up. What else did you learn about yourself just during that downtime?
Man, I spent a lot of time, you know, in prayer. You know, I got close to God, man. I spent a lot of time being still. Like I never was really still. You know,
Hmm.
the last 10 years of my life, I was always on the road, you know, whether it was always on set. And then during the weekends, I didn't have a break. I was always hosting or performing or doing other things or having endorsements or whatever the situation is. So for me, I was able to partner with brands like Crown Royal that I
Hmm.
really believe in and do it for some time and do it from the comfort of my home, you know. And so it made sense that like it made sense that to take time for me to build my relationship. You know, like me and V spend all our time. You know, we did a bid together. Like we ain't going nowhere. It was about a 9-month bid with somebody. Like, you know, and then also just spending time with family and you know and reading and binge watching things that I've been trying to watch for years. Like it was a lot of self-care, man, and we don't spend enough time on that and on our mental health. Like we don't spend enough time focusing on bettering ourselves. So just to get my mental health in a right place, I think that's the biggest takeaway, which is the most important thing.
When the last time you been back home?
Man, I went back home 2019 November. I had a show out there, and the love was real, you know. And I went to Ghana, went to Liberia. Went to Ghana, Liberia, and Nigeria last 2019, man. And then you know, it changed my life just to see the love I got and how excited people love for whatever I'm about to do.
On the set of Coming to America, you know, like in the original, the first one, you know, I don't think they casted like African first generation African people. So did you help them with the accents on set, or did you feel like they had it down pat?
I feel like everybody had it down pat. Wesley was amazing. The only person I had to help out was Tiana Taylor. Like she pulled me to the side, like, yo, bro, please, like, does this sound good? I want to go to the master.
No, you have to do it like this.
So I was like, so it was fun because that's my sister. So we had a good time, you know, going back and forth. And I was like, nah, you got it. Just believe in yourself. You got it. Because she was so nervous about doing it right, you know. And our scenes were together, so she's speaking to someone who actually has pigeon in it. So it was a little weird. So it was fun, but you know, she killed it at the end of the day, man. Y'all gonna love her in this movie.
This next project features. Now I know you probably don't want to disclose too much, but who, if you could give a sneak peek, who won it?
If I could give a sneak peek, man, I'd say we got a record with. Ooh, I don't know if I can tell. I mean, I talk about the ones that I know that we got the paperwork right.
Gotcha. Okay.
Let's do that. I got Tank. I got Tank on there. Carrie Hilson. Got Carrie Hilson on there.
Ooh. Okay.
I got Vibes Cartel.
Okay.
I got Busy Signal.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, so that's
and rhythm's right. Yo, man, that sound like summer 2021 about to be lit.
Oh, it's about to be crazy, bro. It's about to be crazy. So
okay,
I'm working on one right now that we're finishing up, but you know, we're gonna keep it moving.
And my guy, Poppy Yer, who produced, I know he Liberian and Haitian as well. So I linked up with him when I went to Miami, but y'all knew he locked in with you as well. So just describe that joint, the joint that he produced for you.
Oh, so nah, man, you know, he's talented. You know, with the work he's done with Tori, you know, speaks for itself. But you know, Poppy, he's different and a great. I go by energy, man, and his energy is really infectious, and you know, he believes in himself. And the work that we did was effortless. It was a strong record, man, and I'm excited for people to hear what we cook up. We about to get back, and I'm about to have a writing camp to finish out my the last 2 weeks of the project, and he's gonna be there too. So yeah, got the best of the best coming. So it's gonna be lit.
Definitely lit, man. Now, you know, you from Jersey. I'm from Jersey. I'm from Newark. I know you from Maplewood area. Growing up in the African household. What advice can you give? You know, to the young, you know, people, you know, growing up in African households, going into an industry where, you know, there's not a lot of guarantee. You know, sometimes our family members may downplay it. They may not perceive it as something that can be permanent and structured. But what advice can you give to those just trying to seek that freedom?
You know, I could give a lot, man, but I think the core of it is believe in yourself. You know, as cliche as it is, man, it starts with you, man. Like everybody trying to be creative. Everybody think they're a ball player. Everybody think they're a singer, actor. You gotta believe in yourself to a point where it's different, and then you gotta put the work in. Like, you know, growing up, like, you know, my parents was always just like, you know, if you're gonna do something, you gotta be the best at it. You know, so I always had that pressure of, okay, I'm gonna make the basketball team as a junior. Okay, well, what do I do next? All right, well, I'm gonna be captain if I'm on the team. I don't care if it's seniors. capped as varsity captain, and I made it happen, you know. And so, and we used to play week way, you know. Keon Lawrence was all right, you know.
Yeah.
Keon Lawrence put up buckles.
Yeah, that's way back.
Yeah. So, but you know, I think that for me, it was always about self-belief and always just having integrity and being a professional and killing everything that's put in front of you, man. I think that's the mindset of every African, you know, from their parents, really.
That's a fact, man. We going hard. We coming for everything. No crumbs, nothing left on the plate. You know, we got to clean the plate. So now it's definitely just good to see you. You know, West African Nigerian from Jersey. You know, just being from the same area. You know, definitely inspiring a lot of people from my area. And you know, I just can't wait to see the more things that you do. You know, throughout your career and throughout your life, man. So I definitely appreciate this time chopping it up with you, man. I can't wait to hear that album, because Summer 21, you know, hopefully everything is better, man, and we could all be outside and enjoy them rhythms, man. So I can't wait for it.
My G, I appreciate you.